Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to learn about the pituitary gland. Pituitary gland, or the other name for this very gland, is the hypophysis. The other name for this gland is the hypophysis. And pituitary gland is the normal name, and the hypophysis is the scientific name of this gland, the biological name of this gland, hypophysis. This is the pituitary gland. This gland is actually hanging by the help of a stalk. This is the stalk by which it is hanging from the other part of the brain, that is the hypothalamus. And this hypothalamus is also known as the this is actually the basal part of the diencephalon or the forebrain. Now, pituitary gland is actually divided anatomically into two different portions or into two divisions. Anatomically, it is divided into, this is the anterior pituitary, and the this one is the posterior pituitary. So guys, the two parts in which the pituitary gland is divided anatomically, anterior pituitary, and this one is the posterior pituitary. Posterior pituitary is also known as the neurohypophysis. Anterior one is also known as the adenohypophysis. Hypophysis is the same way. Hypophysis is the name of the pituitary itself. Adeno words means the anterior, and the neuro means the somewhat which is connected with the nervous system. It is called neurohypophysis because there are direct connections of the neurons with the posterior pituitary, which means that the posterior pituitary do not synthesize any hormones. All the hormones are synthesized by the hypothalamus itself and directly transported from here to posterior pituitary. Very simple. Now, pituitary gland stimulates various organs of the body. Various organs by the secretion of the hormones. First of all, let us talk about the anterior pituitary. Anterior pituitary, by the secretions of its hormones, stimulates the gonads in the humans, that is in the testes, that is the testes in the males and the ovaries in the females. Stimulates the thyroid, stimulates the adrenal gland and the skin. So students, what happen actually? It secrete melanocyte stimulating hormone. Melanocyte stimulating hormone is a hormone which activates the melanocyte in the skin, and melanocyte increases the secretion and synthesis of melanin. As a result, it causes pigmentation, and severe increase causes the hyperpigmentation of the skin, where we know that in the India we have dark complexion more often in the southern part as compared to the northern part. That's because there is high amount of the MSH secreted by their pituitary gland and stimulated on the skin. That's a protective mechanism from the ultraviolet radiations of the harmful sunlight. So guys, this is the adrenal gland. Now, adrenal gland is also somehow stimulated by the pituitary secretions of the hormone. The very hormone which stimulate this adrenal gland is known as adrenocorticotropic hormone, or the short form is the ACTH, adrenocorticotropic hormone. Now guys, a hormone which stimulates the thyroid, that is simple, thyroid stimulating hormone, very simple. Something which is stimulating thyroid, that is thyroid stimulating hormone. And the hormones which acts on the gonads, that is ovaries in the females, these are the ovaries, these are two in number in the females, and that's the testes, or we say testicles. So these are basically two hormones which are secreted from the anterior pituitary very itself, and these are follicular stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone. So these are the two hormones which acts on this side by side on these both structures. FSH and LH, both of them will act on ovaries also in the females, and these both will act on the testes in the males. That's how we discuss about the pituitary secretions. In the next part, we're gonna discuss that how these hormones acts on the on these organs, and how these organs get stimulated to synthesize or to secrete or to stimulate their own functions. Now, this was all about the anterior pituitary. Talking about the posterior pituitary or the neurohypophysis, students, one more important thing is that posterior pituitary do not secrete its own hormone. It is basically the hypothalamic hormone which is secreted by the posterior pituitary. And these two hypothalamic hormones which are released from the posterior pituitary are the oxytocin and the other one is the vasopressin. We simply also say vasopressin as the antidiuretic hormone, that is ADH, because it prevents the diuresis. Diuresis is the excessive loss of the urine, so it prevents, vasopressin prevents that. So that's all about the hormone released. So this was the pituitary gland.